Little more than an hour drive from Detroit, you'll find Flint, the county seat of Genesee. It's the birthplace of GM and the 7th largest city in the state of Michigan. And it is now gaining national attention because it is facing one of the largest public health crises in the country. Its residents have been drinking lead-contaminated water for as long as 2 years.
We've had a city in the United States of America where the population, which is poor in many ways and majority African American, has been drinking and bathing in lead-contaminated water. And the governor of that state acted as though he didn't really care.
But is that true? Flint residents are 56% black. Other minorities account for less than 10% of the population, and more than 25% of the city's population is black families living in poverty. One time, Flint was a booming automotive town.
It looks like an ordinary day in the USA, but in the city of Flint, Michigan, all is excitement. Even the small fry are buzzing. And the older boys and girls are let out of school. Oh, this is a day.
Then, beginning in the 1980s, manufacturing moved offshore. People left the region in droves, and in 2010, General Motors closed Buick City, a plant that once employed as many as 27,000 people. Wages decreased, and the median household income has fallen more than 50% since 1990. The loss of those manufacturing jobs, along with many others, caused an exodus of Flint residents. In the last 25 years, the city has lost more than 30% of its population. On January 20th, Governor Rick Snyder released all of his emails since 2014 pertaining to Flint water. The first mention of lead comes in a September 25, 2015 email, weeks after a Virginia Tech professor released a report explaining the wide-ranging lead contamination in the city's water system. Snyder wrote a total of 7 emails pertaining to Flint's water system over the past 2 years. His chief of staff, in one email, said, "I can't figure out why the state is responsible, except that Dillon made the ultimate decision, so we're not able to avoid the subject. The real responsibility rests with the county, city, and KWA." And now, those same emails show the ultimate cost to replace lead lines and repair the city's infrastructure could eclipse $60 million and take 15 years of construction to complete.
So where are we now? An FBI agent and former Wayne County prosecutor are investigating the state's role in the Flint water crisis alongside Attorney General Bill Schuett, who has said, "We will do our job thoroughly and let the chips fall where they may."